If nipple pops up, I just want you to scream nipple.
We should be a little more covert than that, shouldn't we?
Okay.
What if I say,
Cover them nips. You
cover
whore.
girl.
Cover girl, not cover boy. I love that.
Cover girl, cover nips.
Ask us your questions, we'll give you our opinions. Tell us your stories, we'll give you our opinions. Read us from your diary, we'll give you our opinions. It's in my homosexual opinion.
The podcast. Welcome, everyone. That's Darby over there.
Hi, everyone. I am Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. And today we are back with episode 3. Darby.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
as of today, we have launched our
Yes.
podcast. Episode 1 is live. We are officially podcast moguls.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel finally at rest because I've been working towards this my whole life. I've been telling stories that no one has wanted to hear since childhood.
Yeah.
And
It feels like coming home, doesn't it?
yeah, I'm finally home. And, I've always said that about Studio 71. Actually, fun fact, when we went to tour LA looking for a place to live, we did look at a place in Burbank. And I said, I'm not going to live here, but I'm going to have my home here. Do you know what I mean? And that's what this is.
That's what this feels like.
Yeah.
Studio 71. Don't dox us.
Only because
though.
it's so close to Target.
Darby,
You could Google it.
don't dox and say that we're in Burbank. 'Cause
You
then
can
people
Google
are
it.
going to come here and they're going to want to witness us recording a show live. And
Why?
it's going to be like Good Morning America. Well, you told them where we are.
Well, just Google it. Studio 71
No,
Burbank.
no. Okay. So
Google it.
episode 3, I feel so
Do you want us to
excited.
hear something stupid?
Yeah.
My husband, okay? He's adorable. Please stop listening to the podcast. He
Me to my parents. Stop listening. The episode just came out.
I know, and it does feel bad. You're reminding me that your parents are supportive. Anyway, my husband, he says this. He says, okay, I'll drop you off to record, and then I'm going to go to Target, and then I'm going to go to Lowe's. And fun fact, if you've Googled Burbank Studio 71, we're close to both of those stores.
Okay, don't.
And he said,
Annie.
I'm going to go to our Target in North Hollywood first, and then I can be by you at Lowe's second. And I said, well, why would you do that if there's literally a giant, more beautiful, apologies to North Hollywood, Target
No.
next to Lowe's? And he said, there's a Target over here?
He doesn't know. He didn't come over here.
Yes, he does.
And you
He's
didn't.
been inside that Target.
Well, he's been inside many things.
He's a simple boy. Okay. Don't listen to this podcast.
I'm on his side.
Anybody.
Sometimes you want to go to your home Target. And I'm going to be the
No.
first to say when I first moved by that one and I first went in there, I was disappointed. Because
our old Target
was incredible.
Uptown
Yeah.
Chicago Target, gay Target.
If
as
you
we
live
like
in
to call
Chicago
it.
and
It
you're
has
a homosexual,
escalator
go
for
to the
your
Target
cart.
near Wilson.
There's an escalator.
Or it's on
for
Wilson, the
your
Wilson Target.
cart.
There's an escalator for your cart.
Yeah. There's always
There's
some
a
guy
Pizza
jerking
Hut.
off.
Me and my friend Sam used to go in
Second
there.
floor.
We
if
would
you
get
go
a
to
personal
the back
pan
corner,
pizza,
you'll see the.
and we would go
there's
back
like
to our home and we would
circular
watch
column
Glee
in the
during
front.
season
It's
1,
all
and we called it
windows.
Glitza.
There's usually a
and
guy
it was
jerking off
the
back there.
best
so
time of my
you
life.
can go there if
I'll
you
never
want to,
forget
or
it.
if you
We
want
watched
to avoid
on a
it, just don't go to
desktop.
that part of that Target.
I have to say,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We already have a review. Episode 3, we already have reviews.
What?
Mm-hmm.
We just released episode 1 today.
I know, but
At time of filming.
at time of filming. So last week we had Meatball on.
Oh, yeah. She
And
was so horrible.
She
was
decided-
on one.
Yeah. Well, later that night she might have been.
Oh, sex. Got it.
She has left us a review. No, so we don't.
Meatball left us a review?
Yeah, like you said, our episode 1 just dropped in real time, but we don't have any reviews for that yet. So Meatball left us a review as a guest.
Oh, that's so weird.
And I thought I could read it to you. Do you want me to read it in her voice?
I'd love to keep doing this podcast. I would.
So I won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This is a review from Meatball as our very first guest for
Wow.
IMHO the podcast.
Wow.
Hi, yes. Doing the IMHO podcast was the most exhilarating experience of my life. So many unanswered questions, so much magic and fun all in 1 hour. Meatball. That
was actually really nice.
That's a rave review right
She was
there.
still on the uppers at that point, and I think that does help.
That was a rave review.
I also want to say, yes, we read the comments. I know a lot of you are alarmed that Alexis and I are so far away from one another.
Oh, yeah.
and that
no.
has really shaken you up. And I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But just know, I've never felt safer.
She's never felt safer.
I've never felt safer.
And I've never felt safer too. Now
Why?
I don't have to worry about the fact that I don't wear deodorant.
But you do wear nails.
I'm wearing nails
Ladies
finally.
and gentlemen,
I wanted her
and
to
only
leave me
those
alone.
two.
I
Happy
wanted-
Trump is president.
Oh.
I do want to say you're wearing nails,
I
and that
have
is not
nails.
something you do often. Now, you still aren't wearing earrings, but I think we've come a long way.
Darby, I was going to
I
call
have
you to the
earrings.
table.
Do you want some?
No, I was going to call
I've got
you.
extra in the bag.
Listen to me.
I bring extra.
I was going to call you to the table today for another reason, but I think I'm going to double up because number one, you didn't wear earrings until precisely a year and a half ago when Willem said, "You're not wearing earrings? You better wear earrings." And then you did.
No. Joshua Ponte bullied me into wearing earrings.
Exactly.
While Willem helped.
Thank you.
But once I got the note from two people I respect, two people who have succeeded in an industry that only a few actually can, such as Sharon Needles and Tyra.
No.
So it's crazy to me that they would give me that note and I would ignore it. Why did you, as Joshua is gluing a pearl he ripped from a necklace onto her ear,
My necklace.
as Willem is going, what the fuck is wrong with you? What made you think I'm never going to do it again?
My ears were pierced, but I think they were pierced incorrectly.
She had her ears pierced wrong. See, that's even worse, babe. Like, you have holes in
It's
your
not
ears.
my fault. I didn't pierce
It's easier
them.
for you to
I went
do
to
it.
Claire's.
Well, let's go to another one.
Okay. I do think they need to be re-pierced because I think the holes were at a weird angle and I could never get earrings in. It hurt. Sometimes there was blood. What I
Alexis,
wanted to bring you.
I want to bring you to the table.
Oh, I wasn't done
I want to bring
bringing
you to the task.
Okay.
No, you go ahead, but I do just want to draw your attention to the marker on the back of your hand. Did you go out last night?
So if you're watching on
She
YouTube.
only washes her hands every other day.
You know, I wash
Today is an
I
off
wash my
day.
hand quite a lot today because I've been doing foundation on the hand and then, you know what I mean?
Well, it's that hand, though.
But this hand, there's an X on it. My boyfriend had a gig last night. His
What?
band, Hot Brothers.
You're dating a guy in a band
He's a musician.
who has brothers?
He's a lead guitar / sometimes drummer. And
Sometimes drummer's hot.
He's Hot Brothers. They participated in a show last night to support the Fire Relief Fund and raise money for that.
What?
Yeah.
Where did the money go?
To one of the Fire Relief Funds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They didn't have any more specifics. It was just it's going to fire.
No, they did. I did not pay attention.
Right, you didn't need to.
Because I was focused on this marker on my hand.
Well, you knew it would be there for a few days, given your
It was fun.
rituals.
His dad was there. We sat. We watched him play. He's so good.
Is his dad attractive physically?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
not
so
for me
no.
to say.
Okay.
That's not for me. He's an Emmy Award winner.
Then yes. Yes.
I've seen the Emmy.
Listen, there's very little in this world that will make me not fuck you.
Darby, can we
Not do fuck.
No.
Because
Can we switch sides?
No.
Well, because in the other thing we do, these are the sides, but actually you have two good sides, all right? You've got right and left are both amazing.
Thank you for saying
I only
that.
have like a fourth of a good side, and it's this one. So when I'm on this side, they can see my worst parts.
Okay.
And I was wondering if we could switch.
Can I tell you, while looking at you head on, let me tell you what actually makes this side your best side. Y'all think I'm mean, but every now and then I help my friend out. And sometimes that friend
Against my will.
is a coworker.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis,
Yeah.
this side of your face is much more beautiful than this side of your face.
No.
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because on this side, there's a very clear dimple. You don't have a deeper dimple on this side. It's deepest on this side. So you want everyone to see the dimple. That's God's way of saying, is it done yet? Then you have two moles that look like beauty marks on this side.
Okay.
And there's no beauty mark on this side.
Okay.
Well, there's an ugly mark on that side, but this side has beauty marks. Do
Okay.
you understand? And when you smile and you laugh,
No.
this eye completely closes. And that's fun. It's fun to be like,
Darby,
wait, where
is
do
that
I
why
go?
you made me sit on this side originally? Or why did you pick? Because originally I wasn't in it, but why did you pick that side originally? This is good for IMHO lore.
I got to be honest with you, I don't know.
Really?
I'm shocked that I picked this side because I sleep on the other side of the bed. Okay, can I tell you?
I sleep on that side too.
Can I tell you
Left? Stage left?
Wait, what?
When you're in bed and you're looking out,
If
are
I'm
you on the
looking
left
out-
side or the right side?
If I'm in bed and I'm looking out, I'm on the left side. But if you're looking at the bed, I'm
By
on
your
the right
window?
side. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that the side you sleep on?
I sleep on that, but I
A
sleep on
lot
the
of
left 'cause
ladies do.
Well, it's because it's closer to the bathroom for me, and I
Okay,
pee
mine's closer
every...
to a window.
Yeah, because
So
you
I pee
constantly
out
want to
I
jump
pee out
out.
the window. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm constantly looking for an escape. That's such an interesting thing to say. Can I tell you what happened last night? Sorry,
Wait,
everyone.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna take a sip out of my mug here. For
We're
those
trying to
watching.
keep these as evergreen as possible because we record these episodes well in advance.
Now, for
compared
those of you
to
who don't know, evergreen
IMHO, the
means
show
that it can be.
where we
It's
do
kind of timeless. We can talk
Evergreen,
about it whenever.
ever blue where there was in the beginning. That was my favorite song to sing in elementary school.
Not No More Drama by Mary J. Blige.
It wasn't out yet, but the moment it became available, it became my favorite song to perform at school.
I forgot you're a little bit older than me.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Curtis, so at time of filming Wildfires, okay, I don't want to get into it. Shut up. We've talked about it in detail on 20 Window
Other
and
places,
IMHO
but
the
we're
show,
fine.
so you can certainly look
And
it up. But
thank
we're fine. We're
goodness.
totally fine. Don't worry about it.
Waking up,
At
watching
time
the
of
Watch
filming,
Duty
we're
app.
fine. By the time this comes out, we could be both gone. Not dead, but just like we drove further out.
Yeah.
I went to Laguna Beach. Anyway, my sleep has been a little odd because I've just been on edge, okay? Every time I get an alert on
You've
my
been
phone.
edging?
I've been edging so hard on my phone that anytime it goes beep, 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 I go, oh no,
We're on fire. Yeah.
we're on fire. Exactly. So I've been taking a lot of gummies at night. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Great.
Otherwise, I wouldn't.
So smart to do it when you might have to get up and evacuate in the middle of the night.
Okay,
to
but
be
let me tell
drowsy.
you,
Yeah.
I was high as fuck when we did evacuate to Laguna Beach.
Yeah. It was fun. It made it less scary.
It was scarier, but
Yeah.
I survived it, which makes me brave. Anyway, so I've been sleeping on the couch because I stay up late with my gummies watching my K-dramas. It's the only way I can fall asleep. If I suddenly start to speak Korean, I know that I'm tired. Okay?
Yeah.
So I fall asleep. I was sleeping so good, so hard. So, you know how when you edge for a long time, when you finally release that hot, hot load?
Kind of hurts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I woke up in a fright.
Yeah.
I woke up at 9:30 in the morning. I know. I woke up early.
9:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I for some reason I have you pegged as a 6 a.m. girl.
I was. Okay, let me tell you this. When we first moved to this place, you know, we live in LA. I was very much like I wake up at 7:30. I don't have much time. My body's like, you have to live because you're not going to forever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. As of
It's
late,
a slower pace out here.
yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Because
so you
of the
wake up at
fires.
9:30.
Wake up at 9:30. I have our premiere podcast episode video set to release at 10 a.m.
The first episode that came
The
out 2
first
weeks ago.
episode.
Yeah.
Was I high when I uploaded it the night before? Absolutely. But remember, fire. Okay. I woke up at 9:30 from a deep sleep. I was actually dreaming of someone getting fisted, but not in like a sexy way. And like, I'm concerned.
Oh no.
Not that I'm concerned for people who get fisted. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But this man, his butthole was so red. That's the sound it made. And that's the sound it made. Wow.
I went to intake.
Did you have the same dream?
I went to intake and it intaked in my nose instead of my mouth.
That's what he said.
Intake
Anyway.
breath. Intake breath.
So I wake up at 9:30. I go, oh my God, I uploaded the wrong version of the video. I uploaded our first draft.
Oh gosh,
And
this
so
is inside baseball.
it was
for everybody.
so, I just woken up, so my brain wasn't working. I had the hardest time, but you know what kept me going?
Tell me.
I said, Alexis needs this.
I do.
Alexis needs this win.
I do.
So I got it fixed 2 minutes before 10 a.m.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And it's good that you did. And speaking of uploading stuff, since that happened this
Yeah.
morning, we have so many emails. We've got people
What?
with questions. We've got stories. I've started a few.
Are they good or are they Patrick?
No, they're good. They're
Okay.
like a lot of them are swift.
I love you, Patrick.
Let me go ahead
thing we do.
and I kind of want to go in order.
While you're looking that up, I just want to
Well, I
say,
found it. I'm very quick.
oh,
Go ahead.
you are on your phone a lot.
Mhm.
Can I tell you though, I don't tell you this enough.
Yeah.
And by that I mean I've never told you this. Your phone use, while
Excessive.
yes, you do pay attention to the people around you. It is very rare that I'm ever talking to you and you have completely zoned out. You're very good at doing both.
Oh my God, that's so
I
nice.
just want to say you're doing good. It's annoying, but at least you're not. So here's what my husband does. Okay. For those of you who are listening, I have a husband. His name is Curtis. Okay. He will stop mid-stair. I will be going to walk up my stairs. I have 2 flights of stairs. I live in a townhouse.
Yeah.
I'm not bragging. I'm just telling what's happening.
Yeah.
2 flights of stairs, covered in carpet, brand new carpet, incredible, covered.
Dripping,
So
doused.
the carpet is always wet, and we haven't figured that out yet, but we will.
That's my fault.
So she loves fires. I will be going up the stairs, and then I look up, and he's standing with 1 foot on one stair, 1 foot on the other stair, and he's looking at his phone. That's what he does. He stops moving. He cannot take in anything around him, and he stops moving. What are you looking at?
Cover girl. Listen.
My nipple.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate you.
I saw your eye going to my nipple. Is it weird that I felt it?
You felt my gaze? My female gaze on your nip?
I didn't feel threatened. If anything.
No.
I felt flattered.
Because I was just taking it into consideration.
And see, ladies, that's what you should do.
Okay, can I go back real quick?
It's a compliment.
Darby.
Oh.
Can I just say thank you for acknowledging that? Because when phones were new and they started having like games on them, like Snake and
Snake on a Plane.
there was one called Rolando, which I thought was so cute.
Funny.
Or Jelly Car. Do you remember Jelly Car?
Go back to Rolando, please.
Rolando was a circle guy. Annie, do you remember this?
Annie's so
No.
young.
Yeah. Okay, so it was like first generation, second generation iPhone. It was a game called Rolando. It was a little disc circle man
Love
with a
him.
mustache. And the game was just rolling down a maze. And you had to like roll, you had to like jump and you could jump and you could roll and you had to like jump over crevices.
Did you
and
ever
above
successfully
things.
play this game, or has this all been?
And Jelly Car was the same. Do you remember Jelly Car? I feel
No.
like we used to play it. Okay, well, comment below if you remember Rolando and Jelly Car. It's kind of how I got introduced to iPhone. I remember a guy I was dating at the time. He's an asshole. He had those on
I'm going to
his
have to
phone.
mute that. Don't say the name.
No, you're not, because I'm going to edit it.
Are you going to mute the name?
Sure. He knows what he did, and he's never apologized, so he's an asshole forever in perpetuity.
He was fine to me. I actually stopped seeing him.
I know you did. Can I say, when phones were new
She didn't.
and I was doing theater in the dressing room, there's nothing else to do. What am I going to do? Watch people change? No, I was in my phone
would.
all the time. And I got that comment one time. Some guy was like, you're always in your phone. So now I try not to be around people is the point of that story. But really, I think I was just, now everyone's in their phone all the time. What's your screen time, do you think?
Bad.
Yeah. Mine's 11 hours.
No, it's not.
But I constantly have like YouTube's playing and stuff on my phone.
I don't think that's true.
Well, I'll show you.
No, you can have YouTube playing and it not be screen time. Oh, you don't have YouTube Premium.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, she really needs this podcast to work.
We really
That's expensive.
Listen, okay, this is from Rachel. Hi, Alexis and Darby. Congrats on the new show. I'm a
Okay,
Twin
I do
Window
like it.
patron. Oh, that must be a
I
mistake.
love that.
And I'm so happy y'all are already thriving in the year of our Lord 2025. I have 2 quick stories and a question. This is really quick.
Okay.
1, my mom, a lesbian, found a dead body once.
A dead lesbian?
No, she's the lesbian. She found a dead body.
I know, but was the body a lesbian?
Let's keep reading and I'll find out.
Okay.
She was walking around downtown and saw a man on a bench outside of a Wendy's. She said he was positioned really weird, like in an uncomfortable way.
Yeah.
She got closer and realized he was dead.
Yeah.
She called the appropriate authorities to deal with it, and then she got to be interviewed on the news about it. She was so excited. She rode that high for about a month afterward. Yes, it's sad, but it was a big moment for her.
Congratulations, lesbian mom. The body was not a lesbian.
I really hope that she got free Wendy's for life or something,
Why?
because she had to go through that trauma.
Do you know how many dead bodies people find outside of a Wendy's? If they gave out free Wendy's for life just because you found a dead body near their restaurant, they would go bankrupt. Did I ever tell you about the time I found a dead body?
No, but I hope do it. I'm going to take a drink out of my new IMHO
Okay.
the podcast.
It wasn't near a Wendy's. It was actually near a Walmart Express that is now, I think, a storage facility. This was at the corner of Broadway and Addison in Chicago.
Oh, that was a Walmart Express for like 3 minutes.
For 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to live over there. Not to dox old me, but I lived on Brompton. There are 5 or 6 people going, oh my God, I love that
Brompton
road.
is a beautiful name for a baby boy.
It was a really difficult road. It was very small and it was one way.
So to get to the dead body.
It was close to the Salvation Army. They have a
Okay.
headquarters.
This isn't a Chicago podcast.
Oh,
Keep
sorry.
going.
Okay. So I'm walking. I walk past that church on my way to the Walmart Express because I do love a deal. And I'm sorry. This guy is sitting on the bench, the bus bench, what I thought sleeping, but he looked awfully weird.
Was he in an uncomfortable way?
He was just kind of like,
Are you Rachel's mom?
yes,
Okay.
but I'm not a lesbian.
Continue.
But I'm not against it. My best friends are lesbians. Well, no, she's my best friend, but I have an employee who's a lesbian and an immigrant.
Okay.
Whoa.
Do you want to hear the second
Take that,
part?
Trump. Anyway,
Oh.
so I'm walking, but he looks different. Like it's like he's sitting up too straight for him to be asleep, which was just really weird. But I was like, I don't know. So I go to Walmart Express. I get all of the goods I need really quickly because it's an express. And I come back out. His body is covered in a sheet. There's an ambulance and a fire truck and like a crowd of people. So clearly he was in fact dead. But I'm sorry, I had to get my deals. I didn't have time to call the proper authorities.
No.
But someone did. And I walked right past him.
So he was
And now,
dead.
anytime I pass someone who's asleep, no matter where I am, I poke them.
Is
Yeah.
that fun?
Yeah, Curtis loves it.
All right. Second story. I got my wisdom teeth taken out. It said
Me too.
they weren't impacted, so they didn't have to sedate me. They literally just numbed my gums and yanked all 4 of them out. It took like
You
15
had your
minutes
wisdom
total.
teeth taken out raw? I'm asking
This
her.
person did, yeah.
Holy shit.
All right. And she says, and the doctor let me keep them.
Okay, that's illegal.
I wasn't allowed to keep mine, and
yeah,
I think
think
disgusting.
I think that's illegal. Unless you call if you have a religious exemption, and religion's all made up anyway.
Okay, so they were in a little baggie, and I loved them very much, but I kept losing them in our couch at the time. Then I lost them for good. I have since moved, and our old roommate still has that couch. I hope he calls if he ever finds them, or I hope he sells the couch and some unsuspecting person finds my teeth. Couch teeth.
How big is the couch?
I
She
don't
can't
know.
find them?
Well, you know how these things go. Borrowers.
No, I don't.
Borrowers.
Oh yeah, they're so small.
I got my all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out, and I thought, because I was in college at the time, I thought, oh, I'll do it where my parents live in Florida,
Hot.
and I was going to college in Chicago. But what they don't tell you is that you can't fly after you get your wisdom teeth taken out.
You're not supposed to.
This was before iPhone,
Is that because of the clot?
the clotting, yeah.
Bookmark clot. Go ahead.
And so before iPhone, my mom bought me a portable DVD player. I got to watch 1 DVD, and then it broke.
That is so fancy though.
It was
Come
fancy. I felt really fancy for 1 movie's length. But I was on a Greyhound bus from Orlando, Florida to Chicago, Illinois. You know what I witnessed on that bus?
Mm-mm.
First of all, the guy that sat by me was really cute, but I was scared of him.
Mm.
And then I
Because of the
witnessed
sexual energy.
open discrimination, hatred towards the Amish that would get on and off. They would like make them stand
Wait,
because
but
the
were there
bus was
seats
full.
available?
No. But I don't know. I think if you
That's
see an
normal,
older
babe.
Amish woman get on and you're a man, you should stand and let the
Did you stand?
I wasn't a man at that time. I was outside sort of presenting. I'd had my wisdom teeth out though. I was injured.
I've told this story on IMHO, the show, so I won't go into detail. But when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, my really terrible father picked me up. And obviously I was fully under, so I don't remember anything. But all I know is he would not speak about it. I asked him what I said. He was like, no, I'm not going to talk about what you said. And I was like, okay. And then when I go in for my checkup the next week, all of the nurses come out and they're like, oh my God, he's back. He's back. No one would tell me what I said, but apparently it was very popular and it really hurt my dad's feelings. So fuck you, Nick. Also, clot. I was listening to No Such Thing as a Fish. It's a podcast you should listen to. So I'm just going to retell
You should listen
what
to
I heard
our
on this
podcast first, and then
well,
you
that
can
way you
listen
don't have to
that.
listen because I'm just telling you.
Right.
But I can't remember exactly who it was. So this is going to be a great story. But it was a person who was famous of some kind. They were 42. What did they do with their life? It doesn't matter.
David
But
Hasselhoff.
They go to the hospital because
Okay.
they had an accident of some kind with a gun. So they were probably American. And they had a really long recovery. And then when they were leaving the hospital, one of the nurses is like, I'm so happy you're feeling better and you get to go home, blah, blah, blah. And the person was like, I'm not only feeling better, I am better. And they did a high kick as like a, look at me, go. Boom. It loosened a blood clot in their leg. Dead. Dead. Fell dead. Again, I don't remember who it was, but based on their behavior alone, I would assume it's a white American man.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Insane. I'm never doing any more high kicks after that.
I don't do high kicks after surgery anymore.
Okay, this is the third and final part to this email from Rachel.
Oh, sorry, Rachel.
This is the question.
Okay.
So listen until the end and then you can talk.
No.
I keep knocking my makeup palettes off the counter and fucking up the powders inside. Any tips on how to smush them back in their pans without making a mess or ruining the product? Thanks for your time, Rachel. Do you know about this?
Yeah, you have to go on TikTok.
Okay, so I think you can get a little rubbing alcohol. I think you have to smash the rest of it up, the powders, and then I think you can get a little rubbing alcohol and then press it down with like some wax paper or like
There's definitely
tissue paper. But you can just YouTube it.
There's Wait, so you knew about this?
Yeah.
You knew about this question.
Yeah.
You didn't think to Google the answer before we
No, I
went
did.
on.
That was the answer. But see, can I see you back here? I was trying to make it seem like I knew.
You still have to talk to the mic.
No, I'm back here. I was trying to make it seem like I knew already. But I did Google it. Because I used to work at a place that I should have known that. People would ask that all the time. And I think I knew at the time, but I don't remember now. I thought about calling them. Should we call them and see what they say?
No. Can I see you back up here?
Yeah.
I would like to be more involved in the planning of these episodes moving forward.
Okay, question number 2.
Okay.
Let's see.
I know these are noisy, so I'm trying not to move.
That's okay. That's your whole thing.
I'm sorry that my nipple keeps coming out. Can I be very honest with you? This is the first
Yeah.
opportunity we've had with IMHO to wear green. So I decided
know. We're so excited to be able to wear green.
I decided I wanted to wear something green, but I don't buy a lot of green because we film on green screen all the time. This is the only green thing I own.
You look like both me and producer Annie said that you look like slutty Tinkerbell.
Thank you. And I used to get called a Tinkerbell for being too faggy. So this is me reclaiming her and also making her kind of a whore.
I love it. All right, this is from Bon Bon.
Okay.
Hi, Darby and Alexa. My name is Bon Bon Galore, but since you're my best... Can we take that back? Hold on.
Did you read these beforehand?
Yeah, I read this one.
This is like brand new to you.
Do you want to read it?
Hot up. Yes.
Okay.
Your phone is sticky. Hi, Darby and Alexa. My name is Bon Bon Galore, but since we're best friends, you can call me Amber. Amber, that's so stupid. Thank you for feeding my attention-seeking whore mentality and reading this. My question for you is, as two fellow pure, 100% born and natural holy women,
Thank you.
what are your aspirations for 2025, and how much weed and or alcohol are you going to need to get through it all? Follow-up question, how are the ladies feeling with all the other drag queens stealing your idea and making a podcast? Hope to hear back from you soon so I don't accidentally have sex with my father.
That's one of your fans.
Much love, Bon Bon Galore or Amber. Well, her name is Amber.
Amber, thank
Amber
you so
fucks a
much.
dad. Amber will
Listen,
fuck a dad. Not your own. What was the first question? In 2025,
what are our
aspirations and how much weed?
Well, this is a good time to update you on Project 2025, which is my personal sort of...
We filmed that premiere episode in 2024. We had no idea fires were coming. When I watched it back today and it was like, 2025 is really our year. We had no idea the neighborhood would burn around us.
My aspirations, I think they're just no secret. I want to better myself. I got my bubbles. So I want to do more stuff with wigs. I want to do more stuff with sewing. I want to do more stuff to better my physical, and I want to do more TikToks. My bubbles are doing good until the fires, but bubbles can't sustain themselves in heat.
No. They
kind of went away. But I'm getting back into my bubbles now that we're officially not in scary zones.
So Bevel's Bubbles was something we talked about on IMHO, the show, not the podcast. So no one has any idea what you're talking about.
No, I think we talked about it on the show, but I'll remind everyone just in case. I got a new philosophy that I gave myself because my therapist
that's our new philosophy. Yeah, we did on the show.
So fun. I got a new philosophy. It's called my bubble philosophy, where it's just I've got 4 bubbles and every day I just have to pop at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
And what
Unless
that means,
the fires do it for you.
I do it like that because it's like I just have to pop the bubble, which means I'm going to sew this one thing. It's going to take me 5 minutes, but that's a bubble popped.
That's a bubble
Because I still
popped.
work toward my goals
That's a bubble
of
pop,
being
Jerry.
better at
Yeah.
sewing. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
So I got 4 bubbles total daily.
Daily.
A minimum, I pop 2. I like it because I feel like I don't get overwhelmed that way.
I think that's great.
And it's really working for me.
I love the idea of a bubble pop.
Well, because then it's like, oh, I've been sewing all day. Let me go on a quick walk, and that'll be my second bubble. My fitness, health, general health.
You know you can take JB for a walk anytime you want. You know
I
she's
love
so good on a
JB.
leash.
Yeah, she's really good.
She's not.
She's good when
not.
I do it.
Really?
Yeah.
She respects women.
Yeah, and she knows she can get away with a lot with you. Dogs are,
What does that mean?
well, you always push back against your parents because you know they love you no matter what. Well, they're supposed to.
I was going to say, I have a case study for
Darby,
you.
what are your aspirations for 2025?
Oh, thank you so much. I would love to watch more scary movies. I discovered scary movies in 2024.
That's so stupid.
And I'm really excited about it because they don't scare me, but they do make me go, whoa.
Well, there's a whole world
There is a whole-
that you have not let yourself delve into.
Well, speaking of Anna Delvey, I actually delved into a horror film,
I was going to ask you.
if you will, called Hereditary.
Hereditary.
This week I watched it
this
for the
past
first time
week,
with you.
we did, what did we
I
film?
kept forgetting that you were on the other side of the couch.
Yeah, we did. Well, because I was very quiet.
We filmed, and thank you for
Attention.
doing that. You were playing a game the whole time.
Well, I'd already seen it.
Yeah, okay.
So you had never seen Hereditary.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I obviously knew the big twist. It has been out for 100 years now, so no spoilers because
But
it's
you've
all
never,
been spoiled.
You've never,
So I
Yeah.
knew that her head flew off, and I loved it.
spoiler.
Loved it.
Well, that happens early in the movie.
I know.
It's kind of the poster.
So great, though.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Oh, Annie, have you seen Hereditary? Yeah.
okay, good. Her head comes off. So if you
Yeah.
haven't, that's going to be shocking.
Yeah.
Toni Collette is one of those actors. I'm so sorry to make this a gay podcast, but is one of those actors that she can do anything.
Mhm.
And she's so good that I think Hollywood is using her as a workhorse and not making her a movie star when she's actually a movie star.
Well, I
She's a
don't
leading
know.
character actress,
I
it
don't
feels
know.
like, in the way Hollywood treats her. Who plays the dad?
Oh,
English.
Gabriel Byrne.
He was great.
He's really good, and I kind of forgot about him. So I had seen it when it came out, like after it had came out, a couple of years after it came out. And then I suggested we watch it, and I hadn't seen it in years. There was so much of it that I didn't quite pick up on at the time, like all the dollhouse imagery and the witch stuff.
So the really obvious stuff you didn't pick up on before.
Right. Well, I was
You were on
playing
your
a game
phone.
the first time.
Yeah, you were on your phone.
That's why I have to watch so many things over and over again because A, I feel safe.
Yeah.
And B, I pick up on things that I didn't see before. Between falling asleep and playing games on my phone, I've rewatched Game of Thrones maybe 7 times. Have
Ugh.
I seen all of it? No, not yet.
Watching it the first time would be tough.
But you've never seen it,
Exactly.
so you don't know.
I do. I've seen one episode that you made me watch.
Well, that was the season 8.
Despite being drunk.
That was season 8.
Despite
and
being drunk,
despite
I still didn't love it.
the number that it was, it didn't.
Listen,
Okay.
I don't want to watch that.
No, you don't have to.
Okay, good.
I have
So
one more.
I have those aspirations. And then my other aspiration, I want to be physically fit.
Well, we can do
Not just
Do you want to get on
walk
my
more.
bubble?
I want to be physically fit.
Well, we could go hiking.
You're looking at my belly as I say it. You've looked at it twice since I've said it.
I've been looking at your chest because it actually looks really good and tone.
Keep your pants on. She doesn't wear pants. She's
No,
a
I
girl.
know. I'm skirt.
So I'm skirt. No, listen, I'm 40. I have avoided it for 40 years.
You're also thin. The minute you do even the tiniest bit of physical
gonna be
fitness,
so hot.
You're going to lose weight like that.
And-
because unfortunately, men's metabolism.
correct.
All of it.
That's the only reason I haven't transitioned. I love my metabolism.
No, stop.
No, but I want to be like yesterday. Okay. As I was packing to evacuate like an idiot while high, I was out of breath. I was going up and down stairs. I have 2 flights of stairs, carpeted. I was going back up and down the stairs, and I was like, and there was no
Yeah.
fire. Like
now
it was
that
bad.
I have stairs too, it's bad. Can I tell you this? The first night before
Body dysmorphia. And I also want to work on my body dysmorphia because I don't think I see my body the way other people see
you
my
don't.
body.
That's your number one critique of other people, mostly drag queens when they're doing drag, is you're like, they can't see themselves. You don't see yourself.
Because I'm too perfect.
No.
I don't see myself to keep myself humble.
Okay, I have one more.
Voice for the voiceless.
I have one more email. This is from Todd.
Did we answer their question?
Oh, how much weed and alcohol? I tend to abstain, but you know what? I did sip half of a beer last night. I'll do
you
a
have a
beer
headache?
with Austin. No, because I only did a half.
At our age, we really can't drink anymore.
Well,
It's not funny.
I don't like beer.
It's not funny. I don't like the feeling
tell
I
you
get
what, though,
from it, but I do love it.
I've been saying this for years because at your bachelorette
Thank
weekend,
you.
I had the most gorgeous martini. It was, I think, a vodka martini.
Was that night one?
That was night one. That's why you don't remember the rest of it.
We should have ended it at night one.
Yeah, we should have. But the martini was so good. I desperately want to go and have like a really expensive, because it's incredible, martini.
Yeah, bitch. I went to Curtis's. So restaurants, they do their holiday parties for their staff in January because holidays are really busy for them.
Yeah.
And I've been to my fair share of service.
You have to
holiday
service his
par- I
staff.
just- Exactly.
Yeah.
The kitchen staff is always super hot. I did get one straight guy to say that he would try gay stuff. And I wasn't even trying to get him to say that. I think it was just my beauty.
Okay.
Anyway.
That seems...
But it's a bar that's very big into their wine, and they only when they did open bar for their servers, they served them the good wine. Drink 2 glasses of wine, no headache.
Yeah,
I
because
felt
the expensive
fine.
stuff is
I
good.
felt fine.
You don't feel bad.
I need to start stealing wine. What was the second question that Bonbon had? It wasn't just wine. I'm sorry.
How much weed and wine?
And then what was the second question? There was another question.
I'm doing so
I don't want Amber to get mad.
Oh, how are you ladies feeling with all these other drag queens stealing your idea and making a podcast?
Oh,
that's just
Amber.
That's just a silly throwaway.
No,
Like,
it's
we don't have
true.
to answer it.
I'm pissed.
Oh,
We invented this.
we did.
You're telling me that there's
Yeah.
other drag queens that do this?
in this very studio. I'd like to see proof.
I would love to see some proof.
You know what? You show us the proof.
Show me a
How about that?
single episode
And
in
I'll
this
wear-
room,
I'll wear-
this very specific room.
I'll wear pants.
Show me a single episode.
And I'll tell you
with a
what, I'm
drag
not
queen.
wearing pants.
With a drag queen with blonde hair and eyeliner that has clearly gotten away from her.
Oh my God.
Show me that there's another one of that.
Okay. This is from friend of the pod, Todd. I want you to read it.
Oh, okay. This is from friend Todd, who has the biggest cock. Well, he does it publicly, so I can say it. He has an OnlyFans.
I don't know. Does he want us to say that about him? People will find it.
Yeah, it's an OnlyFans. He advertises it. Why wouldn't he want people?
Okay.
It's humongous.
It's true. He also makes these incredible
Ugh, I'm less a fan of these.
YouTube
I'm less a fan of these.
of my greatest moments.
Alexis
and whenever I'm
Bevel's
feeling
greatest
sad about
moments.
myself,
Yeah.
I do.
He's never made a Darby one. Never even attempted.
Well,
never even attempted.
there's
but
not
I
enough.
understand
You
he doesn't
don't
have
talk
enough
a lot.
time. He's got to do an Alexis, and then he's got to jerk off for 8 hours.
Okay. Read
It's
the
so big.
Darby, read the thing.
Okay. It's just really, really big. Hi, divas. Todd here. I make the Alexis videos. Sorry, Derpy. People like them. Derby. Sorry, I apologize. I made it funnier. I have a question and also IMHO trivia I need answering. My question is, did either of you ever do Skype video chats for money with strange older men when you were younger? And do you think it helps build character as young queer people? I used to have an American guy who would buy me things who I met through Chatterbait. And we stayed in touch for years, but he was so demanding and annoying as I got older, I eventually broke it off. To this day, I still have the expensive cafetiere he got me. And when I smell, he was jerking off while he wrote this, smell fresh brewed coffee, I get hard. Thoughts? Cafetiere.
Let's Google that.
No,
Here.
I already know what it is.
Oh.
I was going to tell you.
Okay.
It's a mini cafeteria and all the workers have berets.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did I ever talk to someone through Skype for so older man pay me money? No, unfortunately I didn't, but I would have.
Oh my God.
Boots.
I would have
boots.
1,000%. You miss 100% of the daddies you don't
You jerk off for.
take. Yeah.
Exactly. Listen, Todd, I am so proud of you. I've always been proud of you.
I
Not
think
just for your giant cock.
It's incredible
also
that you
for
had
your-
that experience.
yeah.
Because that's something I wish I would have done. Did you ever dabble in sugar daddy?
Sort of. But he just peed in my pocket.
I had 2 potentials and I wasted both of them.
Why? Like killed them, wasted?
One, I didn't feel good about myself at the time.
Good.
which was insane because that was the twinkiest I ever was.
Yeah.
And then the other one,
You're much more attractive
he wanted it
You're
when
much
I
more
was in
attractive
drag.
now.
Thank you. I agree.
I don't think you were ugly as a twink. I just don't think you were
Well,
like
you didn't know
pretty.
me in my twink days.
Twink?
Yeah.
Oh. Bones?
And then the other one,
Bones.
Bones. Yeah, I was watching
Yeah.
Bones at the time. And then the other one, he wanted me in drag. And I was
Oh, I love
pre-trans.
that.
And so when he would do it, I'd be like, it's so much work to get into drag. Like, I didn't want to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I had this Argentinian man who was a college professor who wanted me in drag all the time. And he would buy me stuff.
So that's dabbling in sugar daddy.
He was like 5'5". So I felt like I was...
Hey, deep pockets, short legs. That's fine.
It's what I've always said. No, I wish I'd done more. You know, I'm so thankful that this generation is so comfortable talking about sex and being open and showing their whole.
Oh my God.
I think that's so important. It was not that way when we were being whores on the internet. In one way,
well, the internet barely started when we were
fucking everyone.
we didn't know how to use it.
You had to cruise. Heard of that? Fucked a guy in a Macy's bathroom in Nashville as I was driving through.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm happy that it's happening for them. Part of me is a little jealous that I didn't get to show off my twink body when it was at its peak twink. But on the other hand, as a former sex addict, I think that would have been really bad.
Yeah.
I think I would have been chatterbaiting constantly.
Yeah.
I think I would have chatterbaiting constantly. But I'm proud of you, Todd. His cock is so big. Okay. And he had one more thing.
Oh.
Trivia. What? Oh.
What?
What did Charlie do to Alexis that was so gross to make Darby retch and kink shame?
It does not say that.
It does.
Let me see.
It says best your fave hung British queer, Todd.
He's
I told
British?
you. Yes, of course he's
I
British.
didn't know that, Todd.
Oh my God.
Okay, wait. What is it? Okay.
His dick is so big
What
and
did
it speaks with an
Charlie do
accent.
to Alexis that was so gross to make even Darby retch and kink
There's
shame?
a TikTok.
Well, that's all the
There's a
time we have,
TikTok.
everyone. Thank
No,
you so much for
There's
watching.
a TikTok that goes viral every now and then. Paola will repost it, and people are always asking, "What was it?" Because she told me the story,
Babe,
and I
if
found it
TikTok
so
is
disgusting.
gone, you'll
I found
never
it so
know.
well. It's on our Instagram. I found it so disgusting. It made me retch, and we've never told what it was.
If we get to season 1,
no,
if we get to the end of season 1, I'll
it's not
reveal.
that big of a deal.
I'm not. It made you retch.
It was really gross to hear.
I'm not going to share right now. I promise to share at the end of season 1 of this podcast.
You swear
I swear
on your life and the life of your who do you love?
I swear on my phone and I swear
Your
on my sissy.
Okay, don't bring me into it.
Yeah, I will reveal that piece of IMHO lore on the final episode.
Can
of
I
season
not
1.
be here when you do that?
Well, you won't be by then. Okay, the P today stands for perpetuity. I used it earlier, and go me for having that big word.
Do you see how it works?
we did
as a
get
segment
another-
at the end. Do you see how awkward and clunky?
It's my final business. It's my final business before the end of the show.
Okay.
Do you have any final business for the end of the show? Because I do.
No, because I put my business up front. I don't hide from my business.
We did get.
I don't hide from my business.
We did get another review while we were
recording.
recording. Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
It's from Austin.
Is it from Annie?
It's from Austin.
Okay, her
He
boyfriend.
says, "Baby, I listened to the podcast on the drive, and it's so funny. I love it so much. I can't wait to hear more." That's Austin. He is my boyfriend / he's also Lucky Wife and Mother on Instagram. He and I made the opening theme song to this very podcast.
Thank you, Austin. It is a really
And
catchy theme
He
song.
did I sang the vocals and he did the music.
Thank you so much, Austin. What
He's
a
so
great
cute. And he likes
Austin.
the podcast, which is important. When your partner, romantic, appreciates what you do but doesn't want to be involved.
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all update. So I did spend New Year's with Austin after all. So I did get to see Austin one more time.
Do you still like him?
I love him.
Yeah, he's great.
He's so great. I don't think he's hiding from me, but that was weeks ago and I haven't seen him again. So I just want everyone to know that yes, I did get to see him one more time,
Mm-hmm.
but he's put that wall back up.
The city went on fire. Probably why he wasn't coming around.
Okay. I see your fire. I see your fire.
Yeah.
I raise you.
You saw it from your roof.
I did see your fire from my roof. That was so scary.
It was
Genuinely so scary.
It was terrifying.
Thank you, everyone. We will be back next week with some other stuff.
Yeah.
It's in my homosexual opinion.
Go to write to us at
IMHO.
the podcast
At
if you have any stories or
gmail.com.
questions. Thank you to our question writers, Bonbon/Amber,
Amber.
and
Hung Todd.
Hung Todd,
Who was the first one?
and Rachel. I want to thank you all for writing in. Have a great week. We'll see you next time.
I was so professional.
I'm wearing a tie.